for coming to our microgreen video. I'm your host Heather, and today I'm going to show you not only how to harvest fenugreek, but also to dehull or dehusk the fenugreek. Dehulling and husking is the same exact thing when it comes to microgreens. It's just these outer seed layers that haven't really completely come off the plant yet. It's totally normal. Doesn't always happen, happens a lot with some, not as much with others. Some plant varieties, you can still leave the hulls or husks or seeds, however you want to call them, on there. It's really dependent on the variety. With fenugreek, you can have a few of them in there, but you kind of want to get as many as you can off. The easiest method to do this is you can pet them a little bit, see if anything comes off. After you've done that, once you've harvested it, then you can rinse it and soak it in water for a little bit and agitate it. And after you've drained that and agitated it, it will dry on a paper towel in front of a fan, and you'll see almost all of the husks or hulls on the paper towel, and they'll be removed. The cold water actually separates them from the plant, and as they're drying, they just dry and fall to the bottom, and it's really easy to separate them from there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started now. These were just grown to their cotyledons. As you can see, some of these have a little tiny thing coming through the middle. That is called your first true leaf. That has not completely come out yet. Not all of them have it, it's just in a few of them. So this is really prime time to harvest this so that it's not going to be too bitter. You can harvest all the way up to the second true leaf, but you really can't go further than that because the plant will actually begin to die. The reason that the plant begins to die is because we're just growing it in a soil medium. We're not giving it any plant food. We're not giving it anything else. We've packed it a bunch. It doesn't have the proper spacing that it would need if it was going into, a big vegetative plant. It's just more like a sprout at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Here I have a scale and my salad spinner, which is really cool because it's both a colander and a bowl, and then salad spinner. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. All right, so you're just gonna grab this from the top, and then you're gonna glide your knife through a couple times, and then you'll just throw them in there right like that. And see, they still have all those seed hulls and husks. Those will come out with the cold water rinse and soaking for just a little bit while you're agitating it. All right. And you want to harvest these just an inch or so above the soil because you really don't want to get the soil in your final product, nor do you want any roots or anything else. Soil is host to bacteria and mold and yeast, and there's just nothing you can do about that. So see here, I accidentally got a little bit extra soil. We'll just get rid of that. And you can really just smell that fenugreek as you're harvesting it as well. It's definitely an interesting smell. And as you can see, from start to finish, it really doesn't take that long at all for you to harvest this big tray. And if you imagine, like when you go to the grocery store and buy a thing of salad, you're spending a couple dollars just for the lettuces alone, and you're maybe getting about the same amount, but nowhere near the same amount of nutrients or freshness. Okay, so here we have our final product, and as you can see, the fenugreek was sowed not too seeded apart. As you can see in the soil, We don't really see any mold or anything, so we actually did a pretty good job growing this. And in here you see the fenugreek with the seeds. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and cold rinse this and agitate it, put it on the paper towel to dry. It will end up looking something like this. These right here are the sunflower sprouts. And once these are dry, you can put them in the fridge and they'll store anywhere from a week to a month depending on your storage method. And there you have it. Here is harvesting fenugreek and dehulling it. Like I said, again, soak in the cold water, agitate it, give it the salad spin, go ahead and transfer it onto the paper towel, and all of those seed hulls will be on the paper towel at the end. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you come join us for the next video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you come join me in the next video, and go ahead and check our website out in the link below, and we'll see you next time.